Okay, Darren Rumble, new head coach of the Moncton Wildcats. Welcome to Moncton. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a ex-hockey player, now coaching. Have a family, 4 kids and a dog. My oldest son is 23. I have a 20-year-old and a 7-year-old boy. So I have 3 boys and a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, coaching experience. You've coached in Lewiston. You had a stint in Tampa where you won a championship. Can you take us through your coaching experience?
Well, yeah, it started, so we won the cup in 03-04, and then the next year was the lockout year. So I started playing, and at Christmas time, Tampa had our affiliate, the Springfield Falcons, down to play the Philadelphia Phantoms in Tampa and give the fans there a hockey game, right? They hadn't seen one for half a season. So it was there that Jay Feaster, sort of approached me and said, would you like to coach? I think you would help our coaching staff in the minors because you really know Tortorella's system. You've played it for a few years. And, I thought about it for a couple of days, and I said, I could still play a couple more maybe, but he was like, you're getting towards the end of it, so the timing's good. So I said, okay, I'll take it. And so I started as an assistant in the American League for 3 years. And then I got the head job there for 2, and then there was an ownership change, all that kind of stuff. So I ended up working with Raji in Lewiston there. We had a great year, phenomenal season. It was just an awesome experience. Unfortunately, the team folded. And so that sent me out to Seattle with the GM owner there is Russ Farwell, who was my general manager in Philadelphia my first 3 years in Philly as a pro. He was the general manager of the Philadelphia Flyers. So there was an old connection there, I guess you could say, and so it was a good opportunity for me to go out to Seattle, and it's been 2 amazing years. Great spot to live. I wouldn't have left there for any just anywhere, but I couldn't pass up the chance to come to a quality place like here.
So coming from the American League, some experience in the American League, dealing with pros and players that are getting paid versus kids that are trying to develop into pros or university players. Can you compare the two?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, the kids here, they haven't got there yet, so they really want to get there. So they seem, they don't really have a chip on their shoulder. They don't have any money yet, and they all want to play pro. So they seem like they're a little more eager to listen and learn. So it's fun if you really like the teaching aspect of the game, which I do. And I enjoyed pro, don't get me wrong, but it's different just because you're dealing with younger players that want to learn. Up there you've got some single guys, some married guys, some guys with families, some guys with a lot of money, some guys with not, so there's a whole bunch of different dynamics up there, where here you've just got a fairly consistent age group of people that want to get to where everybody wants to get to, so they'll do just about anything to get there.
So coaches are always into philosophies. What's yours?
Well, I like to play an up-tempo physical style. I've had a bunch of people ask me already what kind of game we're going to play. It won't be sit back. I don't like the counter-punch mentality. I want to get in there hard on the forecheck and be hard to play against, take pucks to the net, just hard to play against as a defenseman. I hated forwards that just kept coming to the net, and if you were in their way, they were going to try to go over you, around you, under you, through you, whatever. So I'll expect that out of our team. Our penalty kill will be extremely aggressive once they learn the structure of it all. We'll be aggressive. Probably, we'll probably be the most aggressive in the league. From that aspect. So it'll be an up-tempo, fast style. I'll let the guys make plays. They'll have a system. There'll be structure. Everybody needs to be on the same page, but they'll be encouraged to be creative and make decisions.
Perfect. You've got some history with Roger in Lewiston, and you and Danny coached against each other when you were in Lewiston. So now you're on the team, same team.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I have Roger and I are know each other like the back of our hands, and Danny, I know, I'm getting to know very well. I already knew him, but not as well as Roger, obviously. But
Just yelling at him over the glass.
yeah, exactly. But he's going to be an awesome asset to lean on. I'm already stealing 2 of his drills that I watched him do yesterday at the UNB camp. So he's probably got 5 times the amount of drills in his repertoire that I do. So we'll put our heads together and come up, with a lot of stuff, where we almost do it as a group. And we've got 3 guys that don't have huge egos, so it won't be a problem working together and making sure that we all do well.
Thanks for this, and we look forward to training camp.
Okay, thanks for having me.